Everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Team Toyota of Princeton, and we got a car we don't normally see on the channel. We have a 2024 Toyota GR Supra. This is the premium with the 3-liter twin turbo inline 6. We have Nocturnal is the color with a black leather interior, rear wheel drive, adaptive damping, all the stuff you need for a proper sports coupe. So we're going to take a look at this car in an abbreviated look at the exterior and interior because we're going to give you a longer drive today. We're going to check it out and you can let me know, is this the sports coupe that you would buy over the competition? Let me know as we go through the car and let's dig in. All right, front end of our GR Supra. Nocturnal is the color. I'm loving these daytime running lamps with the LED turn signals, LED headlights. Dropping on down, we're going to have functionality in the grille, but we do have some fake vents in here. Would have been nice to have these functional. Supra is one of these cars that does have a lot of fake vents, I have to tell you. But as we pull out and give you this whole look, it's just a really nice shape here on the front of this GR Supra. And then of course we got a front splitter down here as well. I'm really liking what we got here on the front end. Now with our wheel and tire setup on this GR Supra, normally we see a machined aluminum alloy wheel. In this case we have a forged aluminum alloy wheel, lighter, stronger, Toyota badge on the center cap. This is in gunmetal, this color. We have a ventilated front rotors, 4-piston Brembos up front, and we have Michelin Pilot Super Sport tires up front. And we're going to go 255 on the width with a 35 series sidewall 19s. Now, as we come down the car, we go to the back wheels. We got a different setup here in the back. We still have a 19-inch forged aluminum alloy wheel, but we're going to go with a cast iron disc and a single piston caliper in the back. Same, obviously, tires, but now we're going to go 275 on the width with a 35 series sidewall 19s to get that power to the ground because this is a rear-wheel drive car. Now, as we move out further, it's just a really good-looking shape here on this GR Supra. I like how it looks. Now, suspension-wise, we're going to go McPherson struts up front. In the back, we're going to have a independent multi-link setup with this rear-wheel drive. And we do have the adaptive suspension system in this vehicle, all 4 corners as well. So they really put some nice mechanical stuff in here in order to get all that performance enjoyment out of this sports coupe. Now, as we move in closer, we're going to go with a flat black on the side view mirror cap with LED turn signals. We're going to be color matched on the door handles up top, color matched roof, no sunroof. And as we come around to the back of the GR Supra, again, another really meaty looking back end with this lift back design. So we got this nice deck lid kick up, Toyota Supra in the black, LED lighting on the back as well. And then down further, we're going to go with some flat black around the rear bumper area. And then we're going to have our functional chrome tip dual exhaust. Nicely done. And what we're looking at for an engine is a 3-liter twin-scroll turbo inline 6-cylinder engine mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. You can also get this with a 6-speed manual. This is going to be making 382 horsepower, 368 pound-feet of torque, MPGs 23 in the city, 31 on the highway, 26 combined, and you'll need to use premium unleaded fuel. All right, now before we get into a quick interior look, you want to know how much. Well, base price for the 24 GR Supra 3.0 Premium is $58,500. This has a couple packages on it. We'll check those out when we go through the window sticker, but once you add in the options and a destination and delivery fee of $1,095 from Toyota's Graz, Austria assembly plant, we have a total MSRP for this vehicle from the factory of $60,905. So let's take a quick look inside. Starting with the driver door panel, we're going to go soft touch up top, JBL speakers. Again, soft touch on the armrest with some light gray cross stitch, gloss black in and around the switchgear, but the switchgear itself is flat. And we do have power fold mirrors. Tap the button, in they go. Tap it again, out they go. No problem at all. Very skinny door pocket. And down below here is where you pop the trunk right there. Moving on in to the door for the foot box, we do have a nice large dead pedal, and we have aluminum finish on the brake and accelerator looking good. And then we have a beautiful aluminum door sill plate that says Toyota Supra to welcome you to the vehicle. Seating wise, our memory seats are right on the side of the seat along with the power. So we got power for both passengers, and then we have black leather with the light gray stitching, one-piece seat, beautiful, and the leather feels great to the touch. Welcome to the inside of this Supra. Like I mentioned earlier, black leather, looks great, looks understated, beautiful. Now as we come on into the interior, we're going to start with our 8.8-inch infotainment system. It's a stuck-on iPad style, but it is a touch screen, so I do like that. We have wireless CarPlay in this vehicle. No mention of Android Auto compatibility in this Supra. If you know if it does or not, please let me know. I'm just going off the Windows sticker. Not a lot of time with this car, but we do have Sirius XM as well as other HD radio stations. It is very responsive to the touch, which I like. You have your My Vehicle, where you can get your system settings, driver profiles, vehicle status, your sport displays, and all that other jazz in here. You can get system notifications, connected services right here. We can click on that and you get your messages, manage your mobile devices as far as Bluetooth in your phone and whatnot. So a really nice and easy system to use. When we go to reverse, there is our backup camera looking good, super clear with trajectory. And then over here, you got your overhead look with the trajectory as well. And you can change from day to night as well as your camera angles right there. Looks beautiful. Looks good. Get back out of that. There we go. Now as we come down further, heat and air, four-way hazards, push button start, these are your presets for your radio. You got your modes for your infotainment system, and then you have your volume button, and then down below you got a dual zone climate control with 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger, so they got you covered there. And then underneath, what we're looking at is a wireless charging pad and a USB-A and a 12-volt. Beautiful carbon fiber, and this is the real McCoy here on the center console area. Here's the gear shift that's going to take you through this 8-speed automatic. Like I mentioned earlier, you can get it with a 6-speed manual. Here is the dial if you want to use this instead of the touchscreen to go through your infotainment system. And then some of these buttons right here, you have your engine auto stop start on or off, sport mode. Now, we're going to configure this in a little bit. I'll show you how that's done. And then we have our parking sensors, traction control off, safety system on off, emergency brake that's electric, our Toyota key fob right here, unlock, lock, pop the trunk, panic button, Toyota badge on the back, a little red, sharpen up the key fob a little bit, 2 cup holders, looking good. No back seats. Who cares about back seats anyway? As we go to sport mode, you have your configuration where you can configure your individual, and you have your sport displays. So you can select sport displays, and now you got your power and your torque. We can move back. Back to individual. I'm not a big fan of having to use this. Well, we can configure it using this way. You can configure your individual. You can go to individual mode to see how you want it. You do have launch control. You can use this for the track. So a lot of nice stuff, but we don't want to get bogged down. All right, we got our steering wheel leather wrapped with the cross-stitched Toyota badge there. Round bottom wheel, but this is a small cockpit. You got to get down into the car and get up out of it, and my knee will hit the steering wheel because it doesn't come up high enough. Now, flat black on a switchgear. On the left, you're going to have your adaptive cruise. Right over here on the right, modes for your infotainment system, volume, and telephone commands. We do have paddles to up and down this 8-speed automatic manually, and then over here we're going to have our windshield wipers, and then on the left side, high beams, directionals, and your adaptive high beams. We do have a digital dash, and we do have a nice head-up display, nice and clear, looks beautiful. Window sticker, here we go, Toyota GR Supra, fuel economy, standard equipment, got limited slip diff, all the stuff you'd want to have in a sports coupe. Options, MSRP. Let's take this baby up for a spin. On the road in this 24 GR Supra, and it's really the first time we've driven this car on the channel, and it is a down low sports car just like you would expect, but I do have really good visibility out the windshield. Rear view mirror, no problem. Side view mirrors are nice and large. We got the blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz in this GR Supra for safety, the LED lighting, so it is looking pretty darn good. I don't know as far as all that goes, so I do like the fact that we have good visibility, which you need, especially in a high-performance sports car like a GR Supra. Steering spot on. It is nice. It has this really nice weight to the steering, so it doesn't feel too light. You make the inputs and the car responds beautifully to whatever steering inputs you want to make. We have the active valve exhaust in here as well, and that of course sounds wonderful. You got adaptive damping to help the ride, help you in the corners, help the car remain stability out on the track as well. And you got the limited slip diff. You got just everything you would want in a sports sedan for a really excellent time, either out on the back roads on the weekends, or if you decide to take this to the track. And we do have launch control in here as well. Now, of course, we can't demonstrate the launch control because this is a brand new car with a brand new engine, and we have to maintain a certain level of RPMs until the run-in period is done. So I'm not going to be redlining a brand new BMW engine. You can forget about it. Now, the Supra, for those of you who don't know, is a collaboration between Toyota and BMW. So we have what very much looks like a BMW interior with the BMW infotainment system and BMW's twin-scroll turbo 3-liter inline-six. And the 8-speed automatic transmission from Germany as well. I believe it's a ZF, which is one of my favorite automatic transmissions. So we do have a lot of European action going on, and this car is built in Austria, on the same line as BMW. But we take a look at our brakes. These Brembos throw out the anchors big time. And now we'll take off. And it just moves out. It just really moves out nicely. And that exhaust note sounds great. This shifting is boom, 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 boom. nicely done. Now we're going to come into the turn to the left on the brakes. And it just gets right around the turn, piece of cake. And I'm not even pushing the car that hard, just because it's so new. But it just gets right down the road, no problem at all. The exhaust sounds great. It is a firm ride. This is a European-built sports car, even though it's a Toyota, and it has a firm ride. And for a sports coupe that's track capable, I think the ride is spot on, because you want that firmer ride. You also want feedback through the wheel, which we get, to let you know what the wheels are doing, so you don't go flying off the road into a hedge and kill yourself or kill the car. So that's also a good deal. So as we come down here, we're going to take a look at the turning radius, which is super tight on this car at 17 feet. There we go. And it just spins right around. You got the rear wheel drive, which you want to have. So it really is well executed. Now, a couple of things I didn't go over on the interior. We do have our rear view mirror that has a home link on it. Our overhead console, we got LED lighting all the way around. We do have a nice sun visor, and it has a vanity and a light. And does it slide? No, it doesn't look like it. But here we go in 3, 2, 1. Now, as you might have noticed, we had a bit of a delay until that turbo spooled up. Let's try that again. That's better. Downshifts, nice and crisp. Just really well done, really well executed here by Toyota and BMW. And I guess the big question for you guys is, when it comes to value, when people are looking for a sports coupe, there are a lot of places to go. Now, I'm going to mention 2 right off the bat. Now, we have the Nissan Z, 400 horsepower out of their twin turbo V6, and you're looking at, with either a 9-speed auto or with a 6-speed manual, you're looking at the Nissan Z Performance right around 55 grand. Mustang GT with your 5-liter Coyote and either a 10-speed automatic or a 6-speed manual, you're looking at 480 horsepower right out of the box, and that is going to be around 55 grand. So here we are at 382 in the Supra, and we're at $60,000. So we're about $5,000 more than those other 2 vehicles that this competes against. And the question for you is, if you're in the market for one of these cars, does this Supra bring enough for you to buy it and spend more money on it than your equivalent Nissan Z or Ford Mustang GT? And I'd like to hear from you on that. Now, what I would like to see is Toyota do a little bit more on the horsepower out of the box. I'd like to see them somewhere over 400. Just over 400 is fine out of the box. Now, Toyota knows people are going to tune these like crazy. But you know, that costs you a lot of extra money to tune up, to do an aftermarket tune. But let me know what you think. I'd like to see them take this up to a little over 400 horsepower, at least get it up higher than where Nissan has their Z, maybe even the Nismo, which is at, I believe, 425 or something like that. I think Toyota and BMW could easily do it in this car. But let me know what you guys think about that action. Let me know what you guys think about this 24 GR Supra. And is this the sports car you would buy? Would you go for your lungs, get the big dog Supra maybe over your GR Corolla or GR86, go for the big guns, or are you going to go somewhere else with that hard-earned, fun weekend sports car money, track-ready sports car money? Let me know in the comments. But I do want to thank Team Toyota of Princeton for allowing the channel access to this 2024 Toyota GR Supra 3.0 Premium for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing. Turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.